Hello, and welcome to this roundup of spoilers and plot twists of the books that I've read this month. I'm Olivia, your favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot. You're watching Random Olive Reads. This is my monthly series talking about just the spoilers and plot twists of the books that I've read. My other videos are usually spoiler free and just give you the plot and my overall impression, but this video will go straight for the conclusions, which you may or may not have seen coming. Heiress for Hire by Madeline Hunter is book one of the Duke's Heiresses series. The lady of the story is afraid of being blamed for the old Duke's death since she was suspected of her late husband's death. The lady obviously wasn't the killer, and that man's death was ruled accidental. But it turns out that her housekeeper was the one who killed him to protect herself, the lady, and her own son. The Heiress Bride by Madeline Hunter is book three of the Duke's Heiresses series. Somehow, a rare book dealer becomes an heiress, and we don't know how her grandfather was entangled with the current Duke's grandfather. While the old book dealer, the grandfather, had an affair with the last Duchess, resulting in the eldest born son, the late Duke, not being legitimate. Also, the late Duke was killed by one of the gross cousins that we already don't like in this series. The Way to a Duke's Heart by Caroline Linden is book three of the Truth About the Duke series. The old Duke was blackmailed in the last year of his life with information that he was previously married, never divorced or annulled, and unsure that if his marriage that yielded his heir was bigamous, leading to the son to be illegitimate. Not to worry, the first wife died before the Duke married his second wife, making all his children legitimate. And it turns out that the blackmailer was out for revenge on the heir since the heir had slept with that guy's wife. The Lady is Tempted by Kathy Maxwell has two people who meet at an inn during a rainstorm and start an affair, but it can't turn into more because the man is engaged to somebody else. Even after our guy realizes that he's in love with the lady and chooses to marry her, we resolve the question of the other woman by finding her eloping with another man. Wallflower Gone Wild by Maya Rodell is book two of the Wallflower trilogy series. Everyone suspects the Mad Baron of murdering his wife out in the country many years ago. Our guy isn't a murderer, but sure does feel guilty that he was not able to rescue his wife from an accidental fire in his workshop. What a Wallflower Wants by Maya Rodell is book three of the Wallflower trilogy series. Handsome Viscount meets Wallflower when they are stranded together at an inn during a rainstorm. She shares all of her secrets with him, and he's basically the best catch ever. So they make a promise to get married and all that when they get back into town. However, the man was only posing as a Viscount, who may or may not be his half brother, and was actually a footman seeking to improve his fortunes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Links to all of these books are in the description box. Like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and you can follow me on Instagram at Random Olive.